What's going on, guys? This is GameZone. Welcome to my channel. So in past few days I actually showed you guys 4 different builds for Demon Hunter, the Smokescreen, Vitus build, Windblade, Multistorm, Explosivestorm builds. And what we are going to do in this video is I am going to show you guys which of the builds actually does the most damage against a boss. So what we are going to test is time to kill. So without any further ado, let's get into each build. So here the first build is Smokescreen 4-piece V2s. What we have here, as you can see, I already told you, 4-piece V2s and 2-piece of Shalbaz. That is going to be our setup for the first build, time to kill test. Then here we are using Helmet, Vision of the Lost, Hit Sheet, then this one just to immobilize. This is just a preference, you guys can use something else as well. The pent is Silent Retribution, which gives us 50% critical chance for 1 second, and also it is really good in PvP as well for evasion. But anyways, our main hand is Excavator, Impale, cause your primary attack to also hurl penetrating knives that deal damage to all nearby enemies. Then going here to our offhand, we have the Hungerer. So these are the most famous builds previously for Demon Hunter for quite some time. And also let me just quickly show it to you guys that in all my builds that I am going to show it to you guys for the time to kill test, we are using the same bonus family buff here with the same bonus attribution buff activation. So I am not going to show it to you guys each time with the test, just to be sure. Here I just wanted to show it to you guys, and this was exactly my setup for each dem. So let me quickly show it to you guys the first test that I did with the Smokescreen. Let's go. So as you guys can see, Smokescreen V2's builds took us around 18 seconds to take out 4 million health of Bell, and there was no one around us that could actually interrupt us. And also I am going to keep the same distance every single time when we are going to face this boss, because we have bloody reach. So the next build which I tested was Multistorm. It's the new and most famous builds going on right now for Demon Hunter. You guys really liked it. So what we are going to do here is I actually made slightly some tweaks here with the set items. So I am actually going to use for this, what we are using here is 4-piece of Shalbaz to give us 25% attack speed instead of Banquet of Eyes. I am not using Banquet, but in my video for the build I was actually using 2-piece of Banquet of Eyes, 2-piece of V2s and 2-piece of Shalbaz, but I actually tweaked that. And now we have 4-piece Shalbaz, 2-piece V2s. Then we have Fall Manifesto, the new helmet that gives us 30% attack speed, and if you have 2-piece of V2s and some beneficial duration in your gear piece, it can last more than 10 seconds. So it does consider as a buff, and it gives you 30% attack speed every time when you activate the new chest knockback shot. And this is the new chest piece, I do not remember the name, but it is Wind Shear. Knockback shot now causes your primary attack to also fire blast of wind that knock enemies away, 18% damage increase. icy part, that is just my preference, but here Scone Beak is what we are using on the pent, which is also going to give us 30% attack speed. And yes, I was using jump before starting to fight the battle, but I am going to cut that jump in the video that you are going to see. Multi-shot, which is going to help us trigger the firestorm with the new chest piece air and fire ignite and create a firestorm. And on our offhand we still have the hunger here. Alright, let me show you guys the result. So as you guys can see, this was 3 seconds quicker compared to Smokescreen. And now let's jump to our third build, Windblade. So we are using 4 pieces of Banquet of Ice that is going to give us damage dealt to enemies suffering from your continual damage effects increase by 15 seconds, then your critical hit chances increase by 2.5 seconds up to 25%. This is actually really great against a horde of monsters. You can actually take them really quick, but when it comes down to a single boss, this is where it lags. But still, these builds are really strong and it has one of the strongest damage for Demon Hunter. So we are using 4 pieces of Banquet of Ice, 2 pieces of V2s to give us beneficial duration. And our helmet is Fall Manifestos, the same knockback chest and same icy path is actually really good if you guys are using Banquet of Ice, because it is going to leave a trail of icy path which is going to do continual damage. So this is good. Scone Beak here, Excavator is what we are using for Impale, and to make a combo with our offhand, our Impale is also going to bleed enemies every time. And let me just read the description. Impale now also causes enemy to bleed for this amount of damage and for 3 second duration, and 90% increase. Impale damage increase by 10% if your slot is awakened. So this is the setup here, and now let me quickly show you guys the time to kill. So as you guys can see, Windblade did actually really good, and it even beat the time of Multistorm. And as we all know that because we are using Banquet of Ice, its second buff is actually was lacking against a single target because we were not able to get a lot of critical chance, but still it beat the hell out of Smokescreen V2's build, and it was even slightly better compared to Multistorm without creating a firestorm effect. So the damage output is actually really insane, and when it goes against the horde of enemies, you can expect to do real hard damage. So yeah, Windblade is actually really strong. And now let's move on to our final builds that are Explosivestorm. We are using 4 pieces here of Shalbas, 2 pieces of our V2s, then same helmet, same chest piece, same shoulder, same pant. We are using Excavator for Impale here, so okay, we can actually still be able to penetrate through enemies with our Impale and Wind Shear. while we are having the explosive shot that is going to put enemies on fire, and when air and fire combine together, it is going to ignite firestorm. So let me quickly show you guys the time to kill. So here you go guys, the fastest time to kill actually goes to explosive storm builds. It beat the hell out of Baal in just 12 seconds. And these builds are one of the strongest for Demon Hunter against a single target. And let's say if you have more cooldown on your knockback shot, then you can pretty much do unlimited firestorm effect on enemies, and that is going to create havoc. So yes, I will highly suggest to get more cooldown on your knockback shot. It doesn't matter if you're using the explosive storm or if you guys are using the multistorm windblade. It doesn't matter. The more cooldown you guys have on the knockback shot, the more deadlier you can actually get. And also if you guys have a vacant slot here on your chest, that 10% is actually really good. So yeah, this is it for the video, and I hope it helped. And if you guys are interested in one of these specific builds, do let me know, or you can check out my channel as well, because I already made a specific videos on them as well to help you guys out. But still, if you guys are not able to find that, let me know and I will leave that in the comment section for you guys. Or if you guys have any other question, do let me know, and I will be doing some more tests as well for the Demon Hunter. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.